here some wade fishing, and I'm at this pretty unique little spot. This little thing here for me to sit on. The thing about this spot that's really cool is the dolphins swim right up next to it. So I figured I'd take a break from fishing for a few minutes and watch the dolphins with you guys. Sorry about the wind, but we're out here, I'm out here watching these dolphins. This is a pretty unique spot. They come right up here, right next to where I'm sitting on this shoreline. I'm out here doing some wade fishing this morning, and figured I'd take a break for a second and watch these dolphins. Like a group of them that hangs out right here in this spot for some reason. Every time I come here, man, without fail, these dolphins are here. And they come up like every few seconds. I'll try my best to catch them with the camera. We got the pelicans. I think there's like a lot of birds that are doing some migratory patterns right now as well. Look, there's one. He just went. There's like usually about 6 or so of them that hang out right in here. I think there's a shipwreck underneath the water right here, if I'm not mistaken. Look, there's one. And I think they hang out. I apologize about the wind, you guys, if it's like really windy out here. I don't know if y'all can hear me very well, but there's I was looking at the marine charts for this area, and there's shipwreck underneath the water right here, and I think what these dolphins are doing is I think they're hanging out around that shipwreck so that they can feed off of the fish that are kind of taking refuge in that spot. Look, another one ought to pop up here in just a minute. Like I said, they're popping up every few seconds, man. Sometimes they get real close, like right up here too. Dolphins are pretty cool to sit and watch. Like I said, I was out here doing some wade fishing this morning on the coastline, the intercoastal. Look, there's one. And figured I need to take a break for a second and sit down, so this is a nice spot to do it. These dolphins like to come up and say hi. How's everybody doing this morning? Look, there's one right there. There's another one. Yeah, man. That's awesome. It's 9 o'clock where I'm at. There's two right there. It's Saturday morning. Man, I wish I could like talk to them so they could like come up and get real close or something, but now these technically aren't like they're not bottlenose dolphin. They're porpoises, because I'm over here in southwest Louisiana. There's two of them right there, man. And the species of, I mean, I call them dolphin, but they're technically porpoises. So, but redfish, bluefish. So Hey, if anybody's in the chat right now, can you guys tell me what the sound quality is like? And you know, if it's too windy. There's not really a whole lot I can do about it, but you know. Oh, there's one, man. There's one. And they got all kinds of bird species out here as well. The ducks are migrating as well. But it's just something about this in particular spot, man, every time I come here. There's one. And as you guys can tell, the water here in Louisiana is probably not like where you're from, I would imagine. I feel like we got the murkiest, brownest water that there is to have. There's a couple right there. Wish I could zoom in. Oh, I can. Wow, well look at that, guys. You guys all just watched me learn something new. Okay, there we go. And that's cool. I like them because, you know, they're majestic creatures and stuff, but I tell you what, sometimes as a fisherman, they're, you know, they can be a bad sign and a good sign, you know, because usually they're following the fish, but then they're also eating the fish. So if you're out there trying to catch some fish, man, I've been wade fishing in Corpus Christi a couple months back, and I was wade fishing in that intercoastal over there, and the dolphins this pod of dolphins just kind of like came up out of the channel right in front of me. I just got into a school of trout, and they just started tearing up the fish right in front of me. They got like feet away, and I was like, oh man, you know, I am not deep sea fishing on land right now. See, this is Cameron, Louisiana. Well, across the way over there is Cameron, Louisiana, and that's the ferry down this way. So I waded out down to this spot, and got a little tired, so I wanted to take a break and hang out with you guys for a few minutes. Sorry about the wind. And watch these dolphins, you know. Look, there's one right there, man. One came up a while ago, I could see his eyes. They're really cool. But again, these are porpoises, you know. Yeah? Well, oh, you're talking about I should try deep sea fishing? Yeah, I know. See, right now, I'm a land-based fisherman because I do not have a boat or a kayak yet, but I will. That is the pipe dream. And but if any of you guys are subscribed to my channel, you might have seen the video that I made, or the short that I made a while back when I lost one of my lures. Well, I ended up going and getting a pair of waders because I needed a pair of waders anyway, and I went and got it back. And I say all that to say that I got waders on today, so I'm trying to do a little bit of wade fishing. You know, look, there's one right there. No, I never have rented a houseboat before. To be honest, I didn't know that you could. But that definitely seems like something that would be cool to do. I mean, I would love to go offshore fishing. The furthest offshore I've been was maybe like a mile out, half a mile out of that bay that's down there next to Port Isabel, like right up next to Mexico. And we caught a bunch of whiting, and I caught my first Spanish mackerel as well. And I even caught a black tip shark, man. That was an insane fight. That's actually the first short I ever put on YouTube. Was me reeling in that shark, and it didn't get a lot of views or anything like that, but you know, it was filmed on somebody else's phone, and the quality was really poor and whatnot, and I put some, you know, it just didn't really work out very well. Man, these dolphins, they were probably right about now. The furthest north I've been, well, I guess it's not the furthest north. No. The furthest north in the U.S. I've been was to Washington, D.C. And the furthest west was Colorado back in March. Man, that was a great trip. That was an amazing trip, dude. Especially growing up in a place like this, Louisiana, you know, it's all either, at least in this part, it's all refineries and stuff like that. And just really, really crappy looking water. And pretty much year round it stays super hot. And the mosquitoes, like, it doesn't matter what temperature it is, like, they're still going to be out there messing with you. So, and yeah, no, fish definitely do bite better in the summer. But I'm trying to do my best to learn, because I don't believe that, you know, a lot of people out there are kind of like, they fish during the spring, summer, and fall, and then come winter time, that's hunting season, you know, because the fishing ain't good, or it's just, you know, a lot of people believe that you can't catch fish in the winter time, and the fact of the matter is you can, but it's definitely got its challenges. You know, you have to kind of know a little bit more about what the fish do in certain weather, and it's been a learning curve for me for sure. You know, because last year around this time, when it got cold like this, I just gave up, you know, and then picked it back up in the spring. But, you know, I didn't want to just call it quits for the year. I guess these dolphins are kind of moving on. Maybe they got their fill on those fish down there. So, but no, I'm not. Oh, you guys are talking to each other, huh? Well, I'm located over here at the Cameron Ferry. Well, Cameron's on that side, and this is like the Holly Beach side of the ferry. And like I was telling them earlier, I'm not entirely sure what it is about this spot, but I think, because I was looking at the marine charts, I think there's a shipwreck down underneath the water here somewhere that those fish, like the fish kind of take refuge there, and I think that the dolphins like to come and eat them. But something else that's kind of interesting is right over there, zoom in for you guys, that boat that's like washed up on the shore. I have no idea where that came from. It was definitely not here last time I was out here, man. And it's like completely wrecked, you know. But somebody has it tied off to that post over there, so I don't know what the deal is with it. Fish taste better in the winter. You know, I don't know if I've eaten any fish that I've caught in the wintertime. But, man, so to be honest with you guys, I've been struggling a lot lately with this wintertime fishing. You know, I know it's a learning curve, and I'm dedicated, and I'm going to keep doing it every day. But yesterday was like the first day in like 3 weeks that I caught a fish. And man, I was so excited. I caught this 23-inch red. I actually got a YouTube short of it on my channel. If you guys want to go check it out after this at some point. But dude, it was just awesome. I was just sitting there kind of thinking, I was like, man, when am I going to catch another fish? You know, like, what am I doing wrong? I feel like I'm doing everything right based off of all the things I've learned. And the fact of the matter was, I just kind of needed to be a little bit more patient. And you know, fish lower on the bottom and a little bit slower. And man, I ended up hooking into that 23-inch red yesterday, or 23-inch red. It's beautiful, man. That's the kind of thing I live for. Especially when you ain't caught a fish in, like, you know, a couple of weeks, and then you hook into a decent keeper. Ended up letting him go though, but lake trout are the best, dude. Yeah, they have this pond, so you know, we don't, not the only trout species, but we really only have like speckled trout, and then we get some sand trout every now and then as well. And but they have this lake, or this pond up north of Lake Charles on the way to Reeves, I think, every year they're gonna be stocking it in January, but every year they stock it with some rainbow trout during the winter time. And so I've never caught a rainbow trout, so I'm looking forward to trying that out in January. Yes, I am on the Calcasieu River. Yes. And yeah, it's just fun stuff, man. I really enjoy fishing. If you guys enjoy fishing too, like, you know, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you should definitely be sure to subscribe, because I don't post every day, but I'm fishing every day and I'm filming every day. So whenever I get something worthy enough to post, you know, I'm posting about twice a week, it seems, so far. So, and it's actually just, it's really amazing, man, because I started my YouTube channel like maybe 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and I'm already at like over 2,000 subscribers, and it's just been doing a lot better than I expected, man, and it's really good. It's really fun, and I enjoy making the content. So, but let's see, it's about 9:20, and there are still some fish out there that I need to catch. But as you guys see, I am filming today, and yeah, so, you know, subscribe to the channel and stay tuned, because if I catch something